You're in tune to Chicago's #1 college radio station. 89.3 is WKKC. This is Focus Talk, and I'm your host, Dennis Snipe. Again, I am happy to have another individual in the studio today who is not only creative, but talented and inspiring, Doc Illah. Now, I could go a lot of different places as far as giving you information about who this young man is, what he does, and so on and so forth, but I'm going to allow him to do that. Welcome to the show, Doc. How are you today?
Outstanding. How about yourself?
I am well. I often get in trouble with my producer about conducting the interview before the microphone is on, and we exchange a lot of good information before we started, so we're going to start all over again.
Absolutely. No problem. No problem at all.
So give us some information about who you are and what you do.
Okay. I'm Doc Illah, as you just stated. I'm a 26-year veteran of the Army, served in Desert Storm Shield as well as Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. I'm president of a local hip-hop organization called the Ill State Assassins. Just a pioneer and a lover of hip-hop music and a lover of education and children and making a difference in the community.
Now, forgive me, but oftentimes when you would think of someone who is a rapper or who is a spoken word artist, that the other side of that wouldn't necessarily be military, because you would think of military being strict and staunch. How did those two come together as far as you're concerned?
Well, actually, one really just complemented the other. I always felt like I had discipline upon going into the military and completing some of the missions that I've completed, participating in the wars. That just helped me to further my career and what I was striving to do as far as my music was concerned. Because hip hop is a thing that I love, and along with the discipline, it just made things a little bit easier for me.
Doc, what are you striving to do?
I'm striving to make a difference, change the world with my music.
Okay. All right. Now, your music, is your music different than what we would hear on the radio today? And if so, why?
Yes, it is. Number one, because I try to remain unique, original, focused, and creative with everything that I'm doing. I'm trying not to be a carbon copy of anyone else, and keep it fun and educational at the same time.
Well, doesn't everyone say that? That they want to be different, they want to be unique, they want to be able to do something that other people aren't doing, to keep it real, to keep it 100. You know, the same piece. So what makes your music different?
The discipline that I bring to the table. The discipline, the true creativity, and the fact that I'm a leader. I'm a natural born leader, and I can prove it.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm sure that we could go back and forth and debate all day as far as your music and what makes it different. So why don't you do this for me? Why don't you introduce your first song?
All right. Well, I'd like to introduce City on My Back. This is a song that I wrote that was inspired by the children that I mentor at Oakdale Christian Academy.
All right. Sounds good. Let's take a listen, and we'll be right back with more.
My innocence is tingling while out of patrol. Yo, Illah need to get back home. Your city's out of control. Shorty shooting, dying, killing, gang banging on whack. And there's nobody standing up. It seems the target is black. What do we do? Well, I don't know. It's like we're living in hell. They think it's normal getting shot or even going to jail. Can we save them? Yes, we can. I came to serve and protect. Lesson 1 comes from the home. You gotta teach them respect. Pull up your pants, young man. Why you showing your draw? You smoke weed, cut class, steady breaking the law. That's all I know. All you know, son, you're sounding deranged. Come go with me. I think it's time for a change. Against all odds, I gotta do it. I ain't wearing a crime. I ain't a king that in my pants. Wanna chase me down. Ride 1 made the beat. I told him at violin. And I'm a journey through the city, turning foes into friends. Just come and holler at the doctor when you're searching for facts. I take the weight of all my city and place it right on my back. I'm Doc Illah, the assassin. You know what I mean? I'm Ill State. Chapter 15. There's been a change. but change, a diabolical plan. A black youth is being targeted, I don't understand. Listen up, hip-hop started way, way back. Was an escape from negativity when young and you're black. Avoiding crime in the streets when they wanted to hang. Away from crime, violence, drugs, or even joining the gang. It was a type of safe passage if you lived on the block. We did graffiti, rap, DJ, break, pop lock. The popularity increased and people started to see how really big this hip-hop thing was starting to be. And then they did what? They created a plan to make the prison system private. Focus young black man. Change the format of the music, rearranging the verse. Where it used to be clean, rappers starting to curse. And then it came, what came? Really don't want to know. The negativity is starting to grow. Against all odds, I gotta do it, and I ain't worried a crime. I ain't a king that in my city, wanna change to be down. Ride one, made the beat, I told him at violin. And I'm a journey through the city, turning foes into friends. Just come and holler at the doctor when you're searching for facts. Take the weight of all my city, place it right on my back. I'm Doc Killer, the assassin. You know what I mean? I'm Ill State. Chapter 15. Went off to war, came home, people starting to bug. It ain't the same as the girls are bitch, every rapper's a thug. A drug dealer's what a kid now aspires to be. And you're the man if you've been shot or speak of selling a key. Nino Brown sets it off with the boys in the hood. Or a menace to society who's up to no good. Cycle starts, go to jail, chains on your feet. When you get out, it seems you got a lot of juice on the street. Is my mind playing tricks? Please tell me I'm wrong. Kids are living what they see in these rap video songs. Repeat offender, mama come to pay the bill with the rent. Black population, private prison up 2,000%. If educated, you're lame, you're a criminal, cool. You had a baby by an inmate, then you dropped out of school. If you're a child, avoid the system as well as the grave. You're a child that doctor's trying to save. Against all odds, I gotta do it, and I ain't worried a crime. I ain't a king that in my city, wanna change to be down. Ride one, made the beat, I told him at violin. And I'm a journey through the city, turning foes into friends. Just come and holler at the doctor when you're searching for facts. Take the weight of all my city, place it right on my back. I'm Doc Killer, the assassin. You know what I mean? I'm Ill State. Chapter 15. Against all odds, I gotta do it, and I ain't worried a crime. I ain't a king that in my city, wanna change to be down. Ride one, made the beat, I told him at violin. And I'm a journey through the city, turning foes into friends. Just come and holler at the doctor when you're searching for facts. Take the weight of all my city, and place it right on my back. I'm Doc Killer, the assassin. You know what I mean? I'm Ill State. Chapter 15.
This is Dennis Snipe, the thought-provoking, solution-oriented talk show daring to make a difference in our communities, entitled Focus Talk. And that song was entitled...
That was Sitting on My Back.
Sitting on My Back. Okay. What inspired you to write that song?
The children of Oakdale Christian Academy.
Okay.
I was having an interaction with the youngsters and asked them what type of music they like. And they gave me the answer that I was expecting. They told me hip-hop and rap music. So I asked them in turn, because I was dressed up in a suit and tie, what do you think that I could convince you that I was a rapper or a hip hop dude? And they all told me no. So I asked them why. And one of the young people told me that, well, you couldn't be a rapper because you speak too well.
Okay.
Because you don't have your pants hanging off your behind, because you don't have a bunch of tattoos, and you're not disrespectful. So upon hearing that, I stated to the youngsters, this is what you think hip hop is. This is what you think rap is. And unfortunately, that was their interpretation of what it was. So that was my inspiration to break it down and give them a history lesson in hip hop. And I think that with the song and the video as well, we did that.
So, Doc, based on your travels, the young people that you just talked about at Oakdale, what do you think the issue is now at this present time? We have a lot going on in our city, in our state, actually in our country. What should we be doing as far as parents, officials, authorities, to get our young people back on the right track?
There's a number of things that we need to do. First of all, we need to gain control of our households the way that we once did. When I was growing up, fathers ran the neighborhood, fathers ran the households, and I'm seeing a lack of that and a lack of family structure right now. So with that being said, we have to stand up as fathers. We have to stand up as a community, because it takes a village to raise a child. Mm-hmm. And be accountable for our youngsters. We need to teach them the things that we were taught. I think that a lot of the things that I learned are missing right now. And I think that's the first step. It's going to be a number of things that come together to accomplish what we need to do, however it is achievable.
So Is it safe to say that someone's at blame, someone's at fault? Other types of music, different influences, what our children are exposed to on a regular basis, what they see. Is it the fault of the music industry or television or sensationalism, or is it more so parents?
I think that it's a combination of all the things that you just mentioned. We have television right now, which was at one point guided towards family. It was family oriented. And now it's being stamped with the term reality TV. But the reality of the situation is none of the programming that I see is guided towards family structure that will promote a family, a family environment, or have the children see what exactly it is we should be doing. As far as music, the music industry, I feel the same exact way. Where hip hop was once all positive, it seems like it's all negative now. But I can't even say that that's hip hop, because hip hop is a culture. It's so much more than just rap. And the rap right now that I'm hearing seems to be guided towards negative influences, which I feel are directed towards our youth.
So can we actually blame individuals who are, as I've heard so many times before, just simply trying to get paid, where they may see an opportunity and they take advantage of it? Is that wrong?
No, I can't say it's wrong, because some of them are simply trying to eat. They're looking for a way. They're looking for a way to provide for their families, which I can understand. It's no different than an actor taking on a role where he may be a killer in this movie. However, it was a payday. He knew that the reality of it was, this is a movie, and when I'm off the set, it's time for the next job. And in some circumstances, you have the same thing with them creating the types of music. Some of them create music and it's just another song to them. However, they don't see that some of it has a long-lasting effect on the people that are actually listening to it.
So, Doc, if you were able to implement a plan or give a manifesto that would in turn implement a plan, what would it look like? What would it sound like? What would you suggest?
Well, it would start with the album that I just finished called Lessons in Life. I think that it's part of the format, part of the plan that needs to be put into the programming, and so that the kids can have a choice. I don't think that they have a choice right now. It's like one thing's being spoon-fed to them constantly, and when they hear something that's refreshing and new, that's without profanity or without negative influence, it seems like something new to them. They have a love for it the same way that I had a love for hip hop upon hearing it the first time. And we had a choice. I could listen to NWA, or I could listen to Will Smith. I could listen to Poor Righteous Teachers or Rakim or Public Enemy. However, I had a choice, and I knew that reality wasn't everything that I heard on the radio.
Your latest project, how many tracks are on this late project?
13 tracks.
And what's your favorite?
Wow. God, that's so hard. If I had to just pick one off the top of my dome.
Or maybe, which one did you have the most fun creating?
I'll tell you, I think that the question was probably one of the most fun that I created, because I was in my studio and I went into a zone. I helped create the track, and when I started writing to it, I was writing and I was thinking about the grown black man. And I said, in hip hop, nobody's ever made a song for the grown black man. That's probably why the grown black man never geared towards hip hop. So when I wrote that song, I was thinking about the legends like Marvin Gaye and Curtis Mayfield. So when I'm writing, I'm singing in my head like I'm actually Curtis Mayfield. And that's how that hook came out the way it did. So yeah, I think I had more fun with that than any other song on the album.
Okay, so we have a Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield feel on the same track?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It was done on purpose, but and it's to bridge the gap.
All right. Well, why don't we listen to that particular track, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the grown black man.
Absolutely.
You're in tune to Chicagoland's #1 college radio station, 89.3 WKKC. The question.
What is this? Tell me what is this? What is this? What is this? Tell me 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 what is this? What is this? Tell me what is this? Tell me what is this? They're using calculators, can't figure out the math. Forgot our father's struggles, we on a broken path. Wanna skip the process, collect the whole reward. Spend money that I don't have, go buy but can't afford.
So get it right, tricked, hoodwinked in the dark of the night. Beat down my people, still they fought for our rights. Found the strength, taught love, held hands, community. They killed Malcolm and Martin. It's time to start up this unity. Time passed, slip, money come, skip family. Got a big head thinking nobody can handle me. Conquer and divide, but forgot about your health. It's that new age Clinton, he paid you, killing yourself.
Something in the water, or something in the air. What is it that we're learning? Why don't we seem to care? A random act of violence, a brutal act of force. Our babies killing babies, and they have no remorse. I can't discipline my children without going to jail. You're closing all my schools down. My child is bound to fail. Ain't got no health insurance. No. If I buy it, I can't eat. Another homeless veteran with blisters on his feet.
I've been gone for a while. Now I'm back, thought we had it made. 2015, modern day shot. Jack of spades, soldier at heart. Ready, able, always willing. I fought for this country. Now my fight is for the children. Assemble to the right. I ignite, thought you knew this. Thought that I would stand down. Please, you must be foolish. No other one to save. No need to pretend. You got a child, parent, no time to be their friend. You're right, in their sights, it's an all-out manhunt. Used to be a time when us blacks owned storefronts. Rising to the top, unity, it was in our sight. Music change, drugs rule, puff, smoke away your rights. Teens like zombie, law called you feeling. Claim you smoking herb, now you hard and you killing. Used to have the answer, now you searching for suggestion. I'm guessing only God has the answer to these questions.
Tell me, or something in the air. Oh yeah, what is it that we're learning? Why don't we seem to care? Do we? A random act of violence, a brutal act of force. Oh no, our babies killing babies, our babies dying, and they have no remorse. No. I can't discipline my children without going to jail. You're closing all my schools down. My child is bound to fail. Ain't got no health insurance. No. If I buy it, I can't eat. Another homeless veteran with blisters on his feet. Tell me, what is this? Ooh, tell me, what is this? Yeah, what is this? Tell me, what is this? Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
this grown black man, tell me a little bit about it.
Again, I was thinking about this song and I thought about the fact that nobody had ever made a song that would just appeal to that grown black man. And when I'm writing this song, I'm thinking, okay, if I can appeal to the grown black man, because I have songs that I think appeal to the children, I'm able to bridge a gap between the youth and the elders. Because if they both like songs on the same album, now I can get these two people into one room to have a conversation about hip hop, something that hasn't happened in years.
The grown black man, what does he read? What does he look like? What does he do in his spare time? How does he exercise his mind?
He exercises his mind. He plays chess. He actually talks to his children. He talks to children in the neighborhood. Believe it or not, he gets up and he goes to work. He makes sure the bills are paid. He's teaching his children that these are the things that you have to do to survive in America as a young black person. He carries so many responsibilities and such a load that he's often overlooked as the grown black man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to talk about where can we get the album, but where can we get your book that talks about your philosophy?
The book hasn't been written yet.
Okay. All right, well, we're gonna go on standby for that. So it'll be out soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to work on that.
In order to pick up this latest project, where is it available? How can we get it?
Right now, it's available on iTunes, Amazon.com. It's available on Google Play, and that's Docillah, DOCILLAH, and the title of the album is Lessons in Life. It has a picture of myself in my military uniform sitting down playing a game of chess against myself in my civilian clothes. And that statement was to say that I learned from my own mistakes.
Awesome. Okay. Give us some closing words, Doc.
Black men, period. Take control of your household. Take control of the community. It takes a village. Stand up, be proud of who you are, and raise your children like I know you can, like I'm doing. I appreciate you.
Wow. Okay. Well, needless to say, we're going to have to invite you back to come back and share some more pearls of wisdom with us, and definitely keep us abreast of different things that you're doing in and around the community, your music, and then other pieces that you're doing. I would appreciate that greatly.
Absolutely. I'd be delighted. I am very, very thankful that you had me here today.
All right. Doc Illah, it has been a pleasure, and we look forward to the next time.
It is my pleasure.
Yes, sir. You're in tune to Chicagoland's #1 college radio station, 89.3 WKKC. This is Focus Talk. I'm your host, Dennis Snipe.